I'm Dr. Brigitte White. I'm a dentist and I want to talk to you about a pattern I see in women all the time. We often discuss women's oral symptoms in isolation, but the reality is that they are deeply responsive to stress, hormones, and life changes. And dentistry really has not caught up to this reality. Sometimes things feel off. Women don't come into the office and say, my hormones are fluctuating or my biology is changing. They will tell you that their bite feels funny, that they've been clenching, that food tastes different, that maybe they have a lot of saliva or maybe they have very little. They're experiencing symptoms that feel like cottons in their mouth or that there's a metallic taste. That is a result of hormonal shifts. Hormones are active all over our mouth. They're active all over our body. They're active in our salivary glands. They influence our inflammation in our gingiva. They influence the mineralization of our teeth. So we cannot ignore this huge thing like hormonal physiology. It's interesting because I've been practicing dentistry for 20 years. I practiced while I was pregnant. I practiced while I was grieving. I practiced while I was nursing. And I can tell you absolutely that hormones show up in the mouth, okay? There's so much data that points to it, but it really has not had a deep discussion. And that's why I created Hormonal Mouth. Women are not hysterical. They're actually quite intelligent to be able to notice these changes and to actually recognize this pattern, whether it's adolescence or pregnancy or perimenopause or a high functional career. Then we need to acknowledge the fact that those changes are going to influence her stress levels. They're going to influence the cortisol that changes her bone, that's dynamic in her salivary flow, that's dynamic in the blood that rushes to the gums and makes them feel warm or makes them feel like they're burning or tingling. These are things that we hear the patients say, and that's why I wanted to create a language for the woman to listen to what her mouth is already telling her. The other thing is, can we talk about the money aspect of this? This is hormones, money, and the mouth, because women are the primary consumers of beauty, wellness, and oral care. We're the ones in the aisles choosing the products, trying to figure out what works for us. We're reading labels. We're changing things up. We're trying to match our symptoms to an industry that has been really not acknowledging our dynamic physiology, and that really needs to change. So welcome to Hormonal Mouth. We're going to have some really fun conversations here. We're going to talk about what it is to be woman, what it is to function, and what it is to thrive.